Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of the Tinkerment Podcast. This is a podcast where we debate some of the worst opinions in world football and debate the matters that matter most. Joining me today is Aman Parekh, who is a devout Liverpool fan, Prateek Prasad, who has been a lifelong Manchester United fan, and all the way from London, we've got Anuj Anand, who has been a lifelong Arsenal fan working at Spurs, and Jayvardhan Kharbanda, who's a marketeer and a lifelong Manchester United fan. First of all, guys, welcome and thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today. I think we've had this in the works for the longest time. I believe a year ago or 2 years ago is when we initially decided.
1.5 years ago.
Yeah,
I guess.
Right. And some of the stuff that we heard.
Some of the shocking opinions that we heard from certain individuals on the group, and I backed them.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. So for those of y'all that don't know, we've had a football group since we were in the 8th grade, where we have been overly emotional at times, but never unreasonably emotional. I have. So guys, just coming back to the group, just so everybody gets a little context of how crazy some of our friends are. I want to understand what is some of the worst footballing opinions you'll have heard, both current teams, current performance, and past.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So I think something that springs to mind from recent memory is maybe just about a year ago, we'd just got a new manager, Erik ten Hag, and some people were telling me Bruno Fernandes is going to be removed from the squad. He's going to be sold. Donny van de Beek is going to take his place. And now a year on from then, Harry Maguire has been stripped of cap.
I have it on good authority, Jayvardhan, that these same people have taken back their words. They were admittedly wrong. And, Erik ten Hag has... Say again?
So they can say whatever they want and get away with it as usual.
That is kind of true. I have gotten my fair share of shit for it, though. I mean, because of you and because of a certain friend of yours as well. I think the most shocking football opinion that I have ever heard of and continue to hear even till date is that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a good appointment for my club. I love the guy. I love what he's done for the club. I love the player that he was. But as a manager, for fuck's sake, he was shocking.
I think he got everything right to Manchester.
He got everything right for everybody else.
Solskjaer came second in the Premier League, and that's all Arteta's done.
Yeah. Did you not berate Anuj literally yesterday for celebrating second place?
We would not be where we are without Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Guys, second place is not a trophy. We finished second, 12 points behind Manchester City. We went trophyless for this entire reign.
Doesn't matter whether you finish 24 points behind or 12 points behind. Second is second.
And he brought that feel-good factor at the football club.
And he signed guys like
Who
Fred.
felt good?
The
Who
unity that
felt good? For what? Of course you're gonna be a good dude.
We've had the greatest moments this decade under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Which are?
Too many to name. We
The
don't
great,
have that
one
much
second.
time.
This decade, as in 2020 onward?
No,
not
this decade. I meant the last 10 years.
Oh,
That
okay.
decade.
So 2013 then ceased to exist.
2014 onwards.
For the duration that we had only Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager, he was the best manager of all time.
I mean, he can't be the best when he's not
He
employed.
was horrible. I don't know how many times I've got to explain this to United fans, and I know it's not a popular opinion amongst the United fans, but how do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was good for the club? Look at what he did.
The issue is that you're saying it's the most shocking opinion. It's an unpopular opinion, that's fine, but I don't think it's the most shocking opinion.
I mean, it's shocking for me. I rate David Moyes ahead of him.
The way you rate his tenure under United is as if we got relegated.
I mean, we might as well have.
Come on, man.
We were playing for participation certificates. We were honestly playing for participation certificates.
He got to
Yeah, he got to European
Oh,
finals
nice.
and he
Oh,
lost.
okay. Thank you for the runners-up medal. Where are the trophies? This sport is about trophies.
The club was in transition that time. He got to do
We should have won it in the 90, in the 120.
But he played well.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we have the memory of us playing well,
You
but
can't
no
just blame
trophy.
him. You can't just blame him. You have to blame the players.
Fine. I mean, obviously he wasn't in the wrong all the time, but dude, there was no direction. Our approach to every game was find the ball, give it to Bruno, and cross your fingers and hope that something happens. Ronaldo bailed him out some 6 times before he got the sack finally. I don't know why. I love Ronaldo. I love Cristiano, but I hate him for the sole fact that he kept Oli in the job longer than he should have been.
I love him. I hate him. You can say whatever you want, whenever you want.
As usual.
Okay, Anuj, what?
Him, I hate him.
That's kind of a crazy, outlandish thing to say, and I don't think we should spend too much time on this. But without Ronaldo, Oli finished third and then second, and then got sacked 4 months into the season.
Not a word. Not a word about Ronaldo. Not a word.
See, Oli had 3 good signings under him. He could have had more like Bellingham and Haaland, but he only had Fred.
Do you want me to remind you of one very expensive signing under Oli?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
3
know,
good signings he had.
80 million.
Oh,
He
the
signed
signing
Bruno.
is a club mate.
He
He's
signed
a club
Bruno.
mate.
He signed
The
Fred.
club didn't make, bro. Just before Oli got Harry
No,
Maguire,
Fred was
Jose
under
Mourinho. No, Mourinho was crying out for a centre back. He wanted Harry Maguire back when Mourinho was still in charge. The United board didn't back him, obviously. He got the sack in November or December. Oli came in as interim, did his little PSG. By the way, we played like ass that game.
Did you see
That
the
game we
team?
played-
Did you see the team that was on
It
the
doesn't
field?
matter. We played like ass.
Did you see the team we played with?
Bro, he can't get a contract on the back of one result. He
That's
honestly
that's
did.
fine. That's
I just
fine.
want to say, you video called me right after the PSG game and said, bro, no matter what, this guy has to get the job. He deserves it.
I was emotional, as I have admittedly said before this. I was emotional. I was emotional.
It's just anything you say, right? You can just say
So
one
you
thing
can
and then
say
say
anything, anytime, and get away with
Okay,
it.
I'm glad we're all on the same page that Oli was a mistake.